Having a child go from healthy and active to almost not being able to breathe, it is one of the harsh realities some parents are facing now as their children are battling RSV.
Victoria Saha talking with a parent whose baby is in the hospital with the virus right now. Victoria?
Yeah, we've been reporting about the rise of RSV, also known as Respiratory Syncytial Virus, for a while. And like many of you at home, this parent was also watching the headlines, but never thought he would be the parent with a child struggling to breathe.
It was so fast, you can't really understand what was happening.
John Trainor's 10-month-old son, Elliot, is in the pediatric ICU at UMC.
This poor kid who, like 48 hours before, was playing with his brothers and crawling around. And all of a sudden, you're talking about how to get him to breathe.
What started off as some sniffles Thursday quickly escalated into something much worse.
But Saturday, it was struggling to even sit up on the couch, struggling to open eyes. In the morning.
Trainer says that they took baby Elliot to urgent care. From there, x-rays showed he had pneumonia and later learned Elliot contracted RSV. He needed to be rushed to the ER in an ambulance. With the case of respiratory illnesses on the rise, it was a 5-hour wait to even get a room.
We have 4 pediatric ICUs in the valley, and if they're all full, you got to go to California.
Trainer and his wife now taking turns to be by Elliot's side 24/7.
That's what you do all night. You just stare at this little screen that beeps at you. And you worry about every alarm that goes off.
Doctors at first thought Elliot's condition required intubation, but they opted to sedate him and give him as much oxygen as possible, hoping his little body can fight on its own. According to Southern Nevada Health District, there have been 150 reported cases of RSV in September, but those numbers can always increase as soon as additional data is reported. As for baby Elliot, there is good news. He is now off the full oxygen mask and now in a nose mask. He is making progress, but isn't out of the woods just yet. David.
Victoria, thank you. Of course, we wish him well. Since the holidays are around the corner, there are some things that you can do to prevent the spread of RSV in your household. Doctors say before you gather, you want to make sure your child is, of course, up to date on all those routine vaccinations, including COVID and the flu. Wash and sanitize any high-touch surface areas like counters and bathrooms. And, of course, eat fresh fruits and vegetables.